What you chewing on, buddy? What you chewing on, buddy? Say hey. So welcome back, everybody. My name's Andrew, and you're watching the Kelley's Country Life. Me and little Ruger are out here waking up for the morning. You can hear our rooster over there trying to crow. The little baby still has not learned it yet. So I typically never make videos like this, but hey, we might as well share an experience and something that happened because we can all learn from it. I know I've already learned one very important point. So as the title said, yes, I had me my first ever urgent care visit yesterday. It was either that or the ER, and our insurance happens to pay really well for urgent care. So that's where we went. So a little sneak peek at something that's coming up. Y'all see we've got a new set of cellular antennas up there. I'm really beefing up our internet here at the house, and that's what I was working on yesterday. So we do have a video coming before long on that right there. But that's what led to the accident that happened. All right, so here we are up in the attic. Sorry it's so dark. I've had a light go out and gotta replace it. But I was up here drilling holes through the insulation to get to the outside gable peak of the roof so I can pull this big new wire in for our cellular internet. And it just so happens I had an old drill up here with, yeah, that paddle bit right there. So the drill was sitting up here like this, and of course I had taken my shoes off at the back door because we don't wear shoes in the house, and I'm up here in just socks. Heck, you can still see all the blood everywhere. Long story short, I start pulling that wire in, it catches on this drill, and the whole drill, weight and all, falls just like this, down and goes through my middle toe. Now I'm all wrapped up in gauze and everything else today, got my antibiotic creams on, all that good stuff, but I will flash a picture here real quick. I'm all cleaned up at this point, not bleeding, it's not gory. All right, so what it shows is you see this tip right here, this sticks out about a ½ inch. That went all the way in through my middle toe, and you see these cutting edges right here. If you look at the picture coming up, you'll see that this went all the way into the middle toe, tried to come out the bottom of my foot, but these two right here caught on my other toe. So essentially it went just like that, caught on the other toes, and couldn't quite make it out the very bottom of my foot, although the bottom of my foot is very puffy, is swollen, and killing me today. So you can tell this went all the way down through there. So see, the picture wasn't too terribly bad. I bled quite a bit when it first happened, and then it just went to pounding, throbbing, hurting, and then that kind of went away quite quickly, and I had no more pain the rest of the day, even my whole trip over to urgent care. So long story short, had to go to urgent care. So because I had metal driven through my foot right there, I had to get another tetanus booster shot. So I'm all swollen up here today, feel beat up. Hey buddy, you out here playing with your rubber stick I made you? Arr. Get it. So they had to do x-rays because they were concerned that I broke my toe or actually went through the bone. And by a stroke of luck, what it appears to be happening, although I've got to wait for somebody else to call me back to further review the x-rays, it went through a joint. What that means for the future of my toe, no idea. But right now, everything feels good. But you would think if something like that goes through a joint, I may have long-term damage or arthritis or something like that. But at the end of the day, thank goodness it didn't go directly into the bone, and I had to pull it out or go get them to pull it out. Although it hit dead center of the toe, it just apparently found a joint to slip through or either went off the side. I don't know. So with that said, I thought I would share that with you. Moral of the story, when working with any kind of tools, and I need to learn this a whole lot more, wear shoes, even when you're inside your house where you're not supposed to wear shoes. Now, what I'll probably do is keep a pair up in the attic. I keep a pair of flip-flops up there right now because 99% of the time when we go to the attic, it's just to store stuff. Go grab a suitcase, go store something, pull something out. You're not doing any work. And that was the only tool that I had up there yesterday, but it just so happens everything timed out perfectly. It fell from about 4.5 foot. I don't know if it flipped or what, but it just perfectly put the point down. Why couldn't the drill have fell flat on my foot or something else happened? It's been a whole lot worse. I'm thankful it isn't any worse than it is. Doesn't look like any infection or anything's going on. So I'm gonna stumble around for the next few days and kind of get back into the full groove of things. It looks like little Ruger here is taking his third nap of the morning. It feels nice and cool out here. We have a nice actual cool breeze. He's enjoying that nice cool concrete. So I'm about to hobble back up the ladder and finish doing the internet episode. So I will have that out next week for y'all. I've got to do some more testing with these new antennas. We have new routers. And let me go ahead and tell y'all, I now have the best internet I have ever had, and I'm nowhere near done setting up, testing, or adjusting. What's amazing is I have unreal upload speeds now. So that means we can start doing better live streams. I can use live stream software, and hopefully we can start using cameras and microphones like this and really improve that stuff. So I need to get all that research figured out and order a few things to make our live streams more enjoyable. I'm just gonna be a little safer today as I'm up there figuring out our internet, working at heights, and I've got to go back in that attic and do a little more work. So I'll have some shoes on up there. So we're happy, we're healthy. This did delay my videos by a day or two, so I just figured I'd release something to let you know what's going on. Like I said, I typically don't make these type of videos because I see so many other channels do clickbait type stuff, you know, almost died, and then you'll click on a video and it's like, well, lightning struck here and I was standing there 2 years ago, and if I had been standing there yesterday when the lightning struck, I could have been killed. Oh Lord, clickbait as can be. This was legit and actually happened. Hopefully you learned a little something from it. I know I'm a bit dangerous when it comes to working with tools and equipment and not wearing proper PPE, especially footwear. It's so hot here. I tend to not wear the proper footwear. But hey, you live and you learn. We're good. We'll catch you on the next video. Y'all take care.